I'm a physician. I've been practicing for many decades, and I was introduced to Immunotech and Immunical. Um, wow, it's got to be over 20 years now, almost 25 years. So I've been highly involved to be associated with this company. That's a simple one. Can Immunical help? This is really a very sensitive area. In almost all the countries that Immunotech works in, making a statement that relates a natural product to the treatment or prevention of COVID-19 is absolutely prohibited. And I got to say, the regulatory authorities are really very aggressive about this. Well, given the extreme nature of this pandemic issue, a lot of companies are prone to take advantage of people's fears and offer up a solution, whether it works or not. And the only way that you could be sure that something works is by doing proper clinical trials on the substance in question. And it goes beyond just clinical trials. There has to be a process where safety is assessed, and then another step of applying for a license or another type of permission to make a treatment claim. And this pretty much restricts these claims to pharmaceutical drugs, although there are some exceptions. Not in the foreseeable future, unfortunately, no. Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm keeping on top of this literally on a daily basis. There have been some really excellent articles published looking at both the role of glutathione in coronavirus and the potential of raising glutathione in COVID-19. I tell you, I'm really excited at what's being discovered. There's some extremely promising results, although far from what we would consider standards of care, nevertheless very promising. Oh yeah, anybody can go to www.pubmed.gov and look it up. Or if you find PubMed too intimidating or too dry, I give regular updates on glutathione on my Facebook page, Dr. Jimmy Gutman. These are great questions. I think we've all learned how fragile our society is and how easily disrupted our normal lives are. In fact, how easily our normal civilization could be disrupted and changed. We need to be adaptable. This is an evolutionary key for the survival of any species. There are positive takeaways too. We've witnessed how quickly our environment can recover from toxins and pollution when given even a little break. This is a critical lesson that we could sure do better and see the health of the entire planet improve. And on a practical note, y'all need to know that doctors and scientists, we're far less surprised by this pandemic. We've been calling for this one for several decades. And what's surprising is that it's taken this long to appear. Now, despite the big scare that we're all Ebola or some other more deadly infection, what COVID-19 has given us is kind of like a fire drill exercise, although a painful one, so that we're better prepared for dealing with what may come in the future. The science of virology, the study of viruses, and how to handle outbreaks has advanced a dozen years in just a few months. So we're learning, and we're going to put this all to good work.